remove the DEF tank completely out of this car, so it gives us more storage space, and I don't want to have any of this extra weight to improve my gas mileage. So I've already removed the well heater in here. I'm using another car. I'm going to get rid of this piece, and we're basically going to just unclip all of the wire clips that are onto it. You got 1 and 2 that are still remaining. We already took off this one. And then this piece, you can see a wire coming in here. That one's going to have to be taken off. There's a little cup link right here. We're just going to pop that out, and then this will slide out. Once we've disconnected, oh, here's your main wiring harness. This will basically slide upwards. I'll show you a couple things I learned about getting this big one disconnected. On the sides here, you can push inwards right here and right here. And as you squeeze inwards with your fingers, this piece, the blue arm, will come from back here and lift up and over that way. And that way it'll disconnect. That disconnects the main harness. This big old white piece. And then rather than trying to disconnect this piece, which I found very difficult, we just unconnected it here and disconnected this clip and this clip. And now this wire piece can just slide back up into the engine compartment or the trunk. It's completely taken apart. This piece, this little white piece, you don't try to pry it out, you actually push it inwards, and as you push it inwards, it'll disconnect from the other side. And now you've disconnected that piece. And then this main buckle underneath, again, it's just one of those channels that'll slide in and out, and it's connected to the tank, which is right here, and you just want to push it back and it'll slide and come right off. So that has freed up this tank. Like I said before, I'm going to undo the 3 bolts, and we're going to see if we can pull this tank out at once. All right, we got a 13 millimeter. 1, 2, 3. It's going to take me 2 hands. It is sitting in there, and because of the heat, it's kind of sticking to the bottom of it. And so I'm going to pull it up with 2 hands. Once I get it loose, I'll videotape it. All right. I just kept yanking on it, back and forth, and it just came loose, like that. And there we go, whole tank coming out. All right, you see underneath, I think it had a little snap-on bud that stuck into that hole. Just sitting on this, and this is sticky as crap. And that's another little hole that it was hugging in. And it looks like this styrofoam piece, this comes right out too. Get rid of that. And now you have room for an entire spare tire. And as many people know, these Chevy Cruzes, the diesels, didn't come with a spare tire because there's no room in the trunk. They got this DEF tank in here. What you want to do now is remove these brackets that are in the way that held the DEF tank on. And we're just going to use a grinder and cut these tabs off, and that way I can fit a full spare tire in there. Alright, here's 3 brackets. Just cut them right off with this grinder right here. You can see 1, 2, 3. I took a sledgehammer and I hit all these sharp edges inwards. Just bent them down in so it doesn't hit the tire. And there you go. That's a full-size tire sitting in that wheel well in the back of the trunk where the DEF tank was. So if you want a spare tire in your car, that's how you do it.